Okay, it's showing that I'm live. Just a second. Let me check if I'm live or not. Yeah, it is showing that I'm live. Okay, great. Let me share my screen with you all. I think my screen is visible to you all, right? Okay. Let me just read the problem statement. This is yesterday's problem, but I'm solving it today because of some network issue. There was some network issue yesterday. Let me just read the problem statement. Lice and Bob are playing a game. Initially, Lice has a string what is equal to A. Okay. Like the same problem just before yesterday. But what is new? Append a copy of word to itself. If operations is equal to one, generate a new string by changing each character in the word to its next character. Okay, what if let's solve this using brute force approach like we used yesterday. String is equal to string s is equal to a. Okay, what now? Mm, for and I is equal to 0, I is smaller than or for auto x of operations if x is equal to 0, what I have to do? I append a copy of word to itself. Okay, so I have to do temp is equal to temp is equal to s, and if not, then while I is smaller than s dot length, what I have to do? I have to just write temp plus is equal to if s of I is not equal to z, then um, temp plus is equal to s of I plus 1. Great. Mm, else temp plus is equal to a. Okay, I have to initialize the value of I here, and I is equal to 0. Then just I plus plus. Now what? Also, I have to write temp is equal to this, and at the end, append this temp. Okay. Uh, s plus is equal to temp. Great. Now return s. Okay, no, not return s. Return s of k minus 1. Let me see if this code is working or not. Okay, this code is working, but it will not work for all the cases because it will take more time complexity. Let's see. Okay, as you can see, time limit exceeded for few cases, right? No issues. Let me see what modifications I can do in this code to make it work. Mm, what is the time complexity? Uh, Let me see the constraint. Mm, k can be 10 to the power 14. Okay, 100. So appending all the characters 200. One second. Here's the charger. Just a second. Let me charge this. Okay, so let's get back to the track. Alice and Bob are playing a game. Initially, it is this append a copy of 4 to itself. If append of I is equal to 1, I'm live, right? There's no network issues. No. Okay. As you can see, this approach is not working because la- mm, the time complexity is going to be length of string whole square, uh, like n square, because let's take the length of the string at the worst case is okay, long k, right? If k is equal to this, and it is going to make a issue with this. Okay. Uh, Other than this, can we do something like the value of k is in long, right? So we will check that is k a power of 2 or not. If yes, uh, okay, uh, this approach is not working. What I'll do, I'll start with the number of steps is equal to 0. Okay, I have to reach k positions, right? So I'll check at each position that how many steps is going to affect the path of kth character. Okay, so while k is greater than 1, what I'll do, I'll in highest bit is equal to 63, because it is long, right? If it would have been end, I would have used 32. uh, okay, now what, while long is smaller than the highest bit, mm, highest bit, 1 second, highest bit is greater than k, what I have to just decrease the value of highest bit minus. Okay, with this I'll get the highest power of 2, which is less than or equal to k. Okay, highest power of 2 which is less than or equal to k. After that, suppose if the highest bit is equal to k, then this should not work, because I don't want this character, right? I want in a string less than this. So if one long uh, one long highest bit equal to k, highest bit minus. Great. Now what? I got the highest bit. Now just decrease k minus 1 LL highest bit. Okay. K is k minus this. Now, if check the operations one. Operations of highest bit, if it is equal to 1, what I have to do, just increase the number of steps plus, that's it. Now just return a plus mm, steps, number of steps plus 26 plus 26. Oh, sorry, more 26. No, more 26. Yeah, if number of steps is greater than 26, so it is going to come to the same place. Let me just run this code and see if this is working or not. Compilation error. GHEST highest bit. Overflow. K is equal to K minus 1 long highest bit. Okay, this is but is 1 long. Okay. It is getting overflow now. Lead code 73. 1 second, let me see that problem statement. 1 second, can you let's just think why this is not working. 1 second. Okay, and okay, minus, okay. What I have to do? I have to handle the power part, right? To avoid overflow condition, what I can do? Mm, let me just remove this. Okay, highest bit is equal to 63, right? What I can do now is while highest bit is greater than or equal to 0, and like we used the last time, when LL is uh, highest bit is greater than K, I'll just find the highest bit minus. Okay. Mm, yeah, closest power, I got it. Now what? To avoid overflow, what I can do is uh, let's take long temp is equal to nothing but uh, highest bit 63. If it is smaller than 63, just mm, one long highest bit. If it is not, so one long 62. 62 into 2. Yeah, this will. I think this should work. Now what? If temp equal to k, the value of temp is equal to k. This highest bit minus and uh, temp is equal to nothing but one long highest bit. Okay. Okay. Now just decrease the value of k. K is equal to k minus temp, and like if operations of uh, highest bit equal to 1, not highest bit, number of steps. If operations of number of steps is equal to 1, increase number of steps plus plus. This is going to be the same. Okay, let's dry run this code before submitting. Okay. I thought so. Into 2 cannot be represented in a type. Okay. Highest bit is smaller than 63. If it is the case, just do this. If not, one long 62. One long. But still, the thing is, this is not accepting, right? Run this code. Same. The runtime is sign integer overflow now. Okay, no issues. Uh, what I can do now? Cannot use this method. Okay. So there was a function. Let me just see what that function was. Just a second. Uh, yeah, to get there was a function to get the GCC of any of the value of k. Let me use that. If that also that also will not work, then okay, no issues. Let me use that. I'll let highest bit is equal to nothing but uh, LG of k. Great. So this is basically like GCC bulletin of C++, which will give us the like index of most significant bit in k. Okay, like you can say log of k. So mm, this is used for that. Okay, now if long of 1 highest bit, if this is the case, and if this is equal to the value of k. Okay, just decrease it by 1. Highest bit minus because it should be smaller than this. Now let's remove all these. Okay, k is equal to k minus 1 long long highest bit k is equal to k minus this, and if operations of highest bit. Okay, if operations of uh, highest bit, if it is equal to this, just increase the number of steps. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this is working fine now, finally. So I just there was like the first solution will also work. You just have to change it to long long. That's it. Nothing else. If I submit this code, yeah, it accepted because I just had to use this long long. It's nothing, not big error. Just a type like a signed overflow. It was getting. Yeah, I got one problems. In which problem statement? Lead code 73. Let me just read that problem statement. One second. 63, right? Okay, unique paths. Okay, it is showing that I have already solved this question. Yeah, yeah. I think I've seen these pictures. Let me read the problem. I will solve this in a like separate video. Let me just read
लॉर्ड्स
this
के उस
problem
मैदान में
statement.
जिसके बारे में आपने थोड़ी देर पहले कहा कि आंकड़े अच्छे नहीं है लॉर्ड्स पे
Okay, one second. You're given an m cross m integer array grid. There's a robot initial log at top left corner. The robot tries to move bottom right corner. The robot can move either down, right, only down and right at any point in the time. Okay. An obstacle and space are marked 0 and 1 respectively in grid. Uh, okay. A path that the robot takes cannot include any square. That is an obstacle. Return number of possible unique paths that the robot can take. Okay. The test can generate the answer will be less than or equal to. Okay. Mm, Acha, can't we use something like simple BSF approach? You will get the answer if you are there right now. Can't you use simple BFS? Not 73. Okay, sorry. 73. This one, set matrix zeros. Are you there? This one. If you are there, can you please tell me, Keshav, if this was the problem that you were talking about? Given m cross m integer matrix, if an element is zero, set its entire row and column to zeros. Acha, I have solved this in like I think few days back only. Uh, I think I have read this. Okay, so what was the approach I used? I first of all calculated the rows and columns. Okay, at which it was zero, and then row and column. Yeah. So see, I'll explain this in a very separate video. Let me just because this is going to be too lengthy. Just a second. I'm again starting a live right now for this problem statement.